Hello, Sunbeamers. How are you? I hope you all are fine. So, today we are going to start the first chapter of your civics, that is the Constitution of India. In Hindi, we say it as Sambidhan. Okay. So, every democracy will have its own constitution. What is the constitution? That is the rules. Rules according to which the country uh, the rules according to which the country works or the government of the country works, that is the Constitution of India. That rules and regulations that a government need to function is written in the Constitution, and the government of the country works according to that, according to the Constitution. So let's begin. So before beginning the chapter, I want to say the book from which we are referring this chapter, and the name of the book is Srijan Icse History and Civics by Chandana Sarkar, and this is the book published by Srijan Publishers Private Limited. Okay, so we want to thank the company, and it is a very good book. If you are having a different book, no problem, you can easily understand. So Constitution, what I have told, Constitution means the book of rules and regulations for the government to work, to function. Okay, so all modern states have a constitution of their own. All the democratic states, all the modern states have the constitution of their own. Like India has its own constitution, Bangladesh has its own constitution, England has its own constitution. What is the constitution? Constitution is a document containing the rules and regulations for the governance of a nation. What is the governance? Governance means the functioning of the government to for functioning of the government for a nation, or to work for a nation. Suppose you have your Prime Minister Narendra Modi. How he will work? He will work as per the Constitution. He will see the rules and regulations. He will refer the rules and regulations from the Constitution, and he will work according to that for the people of the country. So Constitution means the document of rules and regulations. एक आपके स्कूल में, आपको स्कूल में भी आप जब एंटर करते होगा, आपका लिखा होगा रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस ऑफ द स्कूल. ओके, और रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस ऑफ द स्कूल में आपको पहले बोला जाता है कि ये आपका स्कूल का रूल है, रेगुलेशन है, आप इसको अकॉर्डिंगली आपको चलना पड़ता है. तो everyone has to follow the rules and regulations. So like that only in your country also, it has its own constitution, and each and every citizen of the country has to follow the rules and regulations mentioned in the constitution. And it is also necessary for the governance of a nation. Governance of a nation means the constitution says the government how to work or how to function for the people of the country, or to work for the people of the country. The constitution contains rules and regulations. A democratic state, what is democratic state? Democratic states means that the leaders of the country will be elected by the people of the country. Like in India, see, there are two things. One is your democracy and one is your monarchy. In India, our leader is who? Who is our leader? Narendra Modi, Prime Minister. So the Prime Minister of the country is elected by the people of the country by election. But in monarchy, it is the king or the ruler is the head of the country, and it goes by the hierarchy. Means अगर एक परिवार में एक राजा है तो उसका बेटा राजा बनेगा. वो पीपल ऑफ द कंट्री को कोई लेना देना नहीं है. पीपल ऑफ द कंट्री को एक्सेप्ट करना ही पड़ेगा कि वही राजा है. The king's son will be the next king, but in democracy, the leader whom which the people will elect will be the leader of the country or the head of the nation. So the democratic state has a government comprising the elected representatives of the people. Elected representatives of the people means, suppose you are living in an area. So your area will have a leader called as ward member or MLA or your MP. So for that MP, you give your vote. Not you, your parents will give the vote for that MP, and they will elect. If you will get, if the MP or the MLA or the ward leader, whatever, will get the majority vote, he will be elected as the representative of the particular area. Okay. Suppose let's consider we are living in area called as Agra. Okay. Suppose we are living in Agra. So in Agra, there will be one area in Agra. Suppose one area in Agra has 300 people. Name of the area, suppose something Nagar. Okay, Srinagar, it's not Srinagar, Lakshmi Nagar. Okay, there is one area in Agra known as Lakshmi Nagar, and in that Lakshmi Nagar we have 300 people. So these 300 people will elect their representative, one MLA leader. Okay, leader. These 300 people, what they will do, they will elect one leader. So they will cast the vote. So for voting also there will be three four your candidates. Okay, 3 4 candidates. Suppose ये A हो गया एक तो A candidate, this is your B candidate. So, and these 300 people, 200 people gave to candidate A and 100 people gave to candidate B. So, who will be the leader of this area, Lakshmi Nagar? Leader A. Leader A, why? Because he won the majority vote. So, like that only we elect our representative. Now, in 2024 election will come. So, your parents will go to the election booth. They will cast their vote. वो vote देंगे. फिर after giving the vote, who will get the majority? The suppose the person A got the majority, he will be elected as the representative of your area. So this is the democratic system of a country. Okay, you, the people of the country, choose their representative or choose their leader who work for them. Okay, who make laws for them for their own betterment. Okay, suppose your leader will go to the assembly and he will make laws, and why he will make laws? For the betterment of the people. So, but in monarchy, what happens? The king decides what to do, what is wrong, what is right. Okay, the people has no role in electing the representative, electing their own representative, but the king has the major role in deciding the rules and regulations of the people. But in democracy, the people choose their leader and the leader decides the what are the necessary things they have to do for the betterment of the people. Okay, so I think you have understood this thing very well. Okay, now Constitution of India. So this chapter, the name of the chapter is Constitution of India. So we have to study in detail about the Constitution of India. Okay. So before starting the Constitution of India, we have to see how the Constitution of India was framed or was written. So India got independence on 15th August 1947. Fine. So what happened after the independence? A constituent assembly was made. Okay. And in that constituent assembly, people or leaders from different regions, different linguistic groups, one from Tamil Nadu, one from Odisha, one from Marathi speaking Maharashtra. That time Maharashtra was not there, it was Bombay. One from Bengal, one from different regions. They came and they formed the constituent assembly, and the leaders present there, they made the constitution of India. Okay, they framed the rules and regulations of India. Okay. So what were the most prominent leaders present in the Constituent Assembly? That was Jawaharlal Nehru. Jawaharlal Nehru was the first Prime Minister of India, independent India. Vallabhbhai Patel was the first Deputy Prime Minister of independent India and the first Home Minister of independent India. Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, he was also the Education Minister. Then Shama Prasad Mukherjee, he was the founder of a Janata Dal something, the BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party people. He's the chief leader there. Okay, they worship or they think him as that idol. Then BP Sitaramaiah, he was from Karnataka. Mrs. G. Durga Bai, Mrs. Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India. She was the governor of Uttar Pradesh. And Mrs. Vijayalakshmi Pandit, Rajkumari Amrit Kaur. This was the some prominent names from the constituent who were the leaders in the Constituent Assembly. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly, and later he became the president of India. When? On 26 January 1950. And who was the chairman of the drafting committee? Drafting committee means the people who will write. He was Mr. B.R. Ambedkar. Very, very famous name related to constitution. P.R. Ambedkar was the chairman of the drafting committee of the Constituent Assembly. Indian Constitution finally came into force on 26 January 1950. That's why we celebrate that day as Republic Day. Okay, because on that day, the Constitution of India came into effect or force. On that day, Dr. Rajendra Prasad began his term as the first president of India. So from 26 January 1950, our constitution was made, and also our first president was sworn in, and he was Dr. Rajendra Prasad. And now we have our 15th president, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, who is the first tribal president of India, and also the second woman president of India, and the first president of India who was born after the independence of India. So, preamble. What is the preamble? Preamble means the first page of the Constitution. See, this is the preamble of the Constitution. And what is it in the preamble? We, the people of India, are solemnly resolved to constitute India into sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, okay, and to secure to all its citizens. India is a secular, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. See, secular, what is the meaning of secular? Secular means all religions are respected in India. In India, you will find each and every religion. There are Hindus, there are Muslims, there are Sikhs, there are Christians, okay? And democratic I've already told you, democratic means I've told you that the people of the country elect their own representatives. Sovereign means supreme power. Okay, suppose you are having India, the nation will be the nation first, so the supreme is the nation. Okay, and okay, what is the meaning of socialist? Socialist means we will be based on the principles. We will follow the rules and regulations that will benefit the society or the people living in the society. Okay, suppose इंसानियत जो बोलते हैं हिंदी में, उसी हिसाब से कुछ है socialist. So they will be following the rules and regulations that is necessary for the development of the society, and it will not cause any harm to the people of the society. Suppose आप ऐसे rules रहेंगे जैसे कि दूसरों को कोई harm नहीं होगा. That is the sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic of India. Okay, in short, we say as Republic of India, but the full name is this sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Republic means people के हाथ में power है. People is the supreme judge of means supreme जो भी है वो people है. People ही elect करते हैं अपने लोगों को. So supreme power किसके हाथ में है? People के हाथ में. People अगर इलेक्ट करेंगे तो ही एक बंदा जाके लीडर बन सकता है और वही रूल बना सकता है, नहीं तो वो नहीं बना सकता. जस्टिस, जस्टिस मीन्स एवरीवन शुड गेट प्रॉपर जस्टिस. न्याय जो बोलते हैं, सबको उचित न्याय मिलना चाहिए. सोशल, इकोनॉमिक एंड पॉलिटिकल. लिबर्टी, लिबर्टी मीन्स फ्रीडम, फ्रीडम ऑफ थॉट, expression, belief, faith, worship. You मतलब you should not be in the clutches of someone. Okay, you should have the freedom of speech, like the British rule was there on India. We have not got our freedom of speech, we have not got our freedom of expression, we have not got our freedom of worship, faith. But after the independence, what happened? The constitution gave the power to its citizens that they will have their freedom or liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. Equality, everyone is equal. Okay, everyone should get equal opportunity, equal status, and everyone should be equal in justice. सबको समान तरीके से न्याय मिलना चाहिए, सबको समान तरीके से शिक्षा मिलनी चाहिए, जो इस एजुकेशन होता है, सबको समान तरीके से अपना अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलना चाहिए, जॉब हो गया, ये हो गया. फ्रैटर्निटी, fraternity means assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. Fraternity मतलब क्या होता है? एक का जो होता है प्रतिष्ठा होता है, एक का जो होता है self respect. Okay, an individual should be given his or her dignity, and also the individual should try for the unity of the nation. India He spreads the ideology of unity in diversity. Here, different religions, Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Isais, Jains, varieties of religion, variety of communities, variety of your tribes, uh, variety of people, linguistic groups lives. But we live in a unity. Okay, we live as brothers and sisters. So the constitution promotes unity among the citizens of India. In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November. See, the Constitution was finally completed on 26th November 1949. When it was completed, 26th November 1949. See, I'm not letting 49 here. 1949, we completed our uh, Constitution. But why it was made on 26th January? Because on 26th January 1930, the Lahore session of Congress was there, and in that session, the people of the Congress decided for complete freedom. जो भी वहां पे कांग्रेस का एक सेशन होता था इंडिपेंडेंस पहले, हर साल या हर मतलब महीने जो भी होता है एक जगह पे कांग्रेस का सेशन होता था. और बिफोर इंडिपेंडेंस लाहौर वाज द पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया, अनडिवाइडेड इंडिया. So in Lahore, what happened? Our leaders of the Congress, they came together and they took the vow to free India, and because of that, or Purna Swaraj, what we say, and because of that, on 26 January 1950, to remark that, to keep that day into a remark or to remember that day, we began our constitution on 26 January. But originally, the constitution was made on 26/11/1949. The preamble declares that the state of India is independent. See, I told that the India is a supreme and it is not under any of the foreign rule or any of other rule. That is the sovereign state. Socialist means will basically work for the welfare of the people. See what I have told, the rules and regulations of the constitution will benefit the community or the society. It will work for the betterment of the people of the living in the society. This means that the government would undertake policies and programs for the good of the people. See, we elect government. Now we elected the BJP government. What the BJP government is doing? The BJP government is working for the people. They are making the laws. Okay, they are making the laws and regulations. They're making different programs for the betterment of the people, farmers, teachers. Many people are living. Women, okay, students, children. Okay, youth. They are making different programs for the betterment of these people. Before BJP government, also we had Manmohan Singh government, Congress government. They were also making different rules. So every government, what they're trying, the main motto is to make different programs or to make different policies that will help in betterment of the society. Okay. It implies that there will be attempts of the state ownership of means of production in the country. The government would aim to organize production and distribution of the national wealth. See, the role of the government is to increase the quality of living of the people living in that particular country. Suppose what the government will do, the government will promote education. The government क्या करेगा, वो डिफरेंट जगह स्कूल बनाएगा. क्यों? एजुकेशन बढ़ाने के लिए, शिक्षित करने के लिए. कॉलेजेस बनाएगा, मेडिकल कॉलेजेस, इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेजेस, लॉ कॉलेजेस. ओके, he will make, the government will make different industries for job opportunities, for production. और उस प्रोडक्शन से वो क्या करेगा, वेल्थ भी कमाएगा. सपोज एक स्टील प्लांट से स्टील निकला, सो स्टील से वो क्या करेगा, वो बेचेगा उसको, उससे वो डिफरेंट आइटम्स बनाएगा, उससे वो वेल्थ, और वो वेल्थ जो कमाएगा वो क्या बोलते हैं, नेशनल वेल्थ. और वो वेल्थ फिर किसमें काम आएगा, पीपल ऑफ इंडिया के, जो पीपल है, सिटीजन्स है इंडिया के, उनके बेटरमेंट के लिए वो वेल्थ जो होगा वो यूज होगा. Secular means Indian rational nation respects all religions. See, in India is the only country, perhaps, who respects all religions: Muslims, Hindus, Sikhs, Isai, Christians, your Jains, your Buddhists, your whatever, Jews. Okay, each and every type of religion you will find in India. Parsis. Okay, they are also the only religion which only lives in India. The Parsis. Okay, It has not declared any particular religion as the state religion. See, in India, the majority religion is Hindu, but we did not declare India as the Hindu Republic. We declared it as People's Republic. Okay, but Pakistan, which divided, means what happened? Which got separated from India. It was declared as the Islamic State. Okay, because no doubt their majority religion was Muslim, but they did not take themselves as secular. They told that we are Islamic State, but India is not a Hindu state. India is a People's Republic. Okay, and in India, each and every religion is respected. Each and every religion's thoughts, beliefs, faith, worship is respected, and each and every religions are given equal rights in everything. The state therefore gives no grants to any religious institutions. India is a democratic nation. This signifies that government is popularly elected by the people. The people of the country elects the government. On the basis of universal adult suffrage. What is universal adult suffrage? The universal adult suffrage means once a person living in a country turns 18 years of age, he or she is eligible to cast his vote and elect the government. Okay, that much. Republic is the state where elected head, there is no king or queen in a republic. So, who is the elected head? Our prime minister is the elected head of the republic. Okay, and who is the ceremonial head? The president, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, is the ceremonial head or head of state. With head of government is Sri Narendra Modi, the prime minister. Social justice especially means that there shall be no discrimination. What is justice? न्याय. सबके लिए समान न्याय हमारे देश का मोटो है. ये हमारे देश का जो है नियम है. Everyone will get equal, will be treated equal in the face of law. Okay, because law is blind. Irrespective, everyone will have the equality of speech, equality of expression, equality of faith, equality of religion. Everyone will have equality to education, irrespective of, or no discrimination on the grounds of religion, reason. Religion matlab Hindu, Muslim, no. Reason, South, North, no. Race, tribal, Brahman, no. Sex means male or female, no. Okay, everyone will get equal rights. Economic justice implies that a nation would attempt to wipe out economic disparities so all citizens may enjoy decent living. What is economic disparity? Economic disparity means suppose when there will be no much gap between rich people, middle class and the poor. Okay, सबको जो है इकोनॉमिकली स्टेबल करने का दायित्व भी इंडिया का ही है. मतलब the people, the government has the role to increase the economic condition of the, enhance the economic condition of the people living in the government, in the country. So it has to eradicate poverty. People को poverty से बाहर निकालना किसका काम है? गवर्नमेंट का काम है. This essentially implies that each family in the nation will have proper shelter, घर होना चाहिए, फूड होना चाहिए, क्लॉथ्स, एजुकेशन, मेडिकल बेनिफिट एंड अर्निंग्स और एम्प्लॉयमेंट टू अचीव ऑल द बेसिक नीड्स. ओके, तो पॉवर्टी से बाहर निकलने के लिए एक पीपल के पास क्या होना चाहिए? एक फैमिली के पास अच्छा घर, शेल्टर, फूड होना चाहिए, उनके पास एजुकेशन होना चाहिए, क्लॉथ्स होना चाहिए, एम्प्लॉयमेंट होना चाहिए. एम्प्लॉयमेंट मतलब रोजगार. ओके, वो होना चाहिए जिससे कि उन्हें कुछ अर्निंग मिले. Political justice is related primarily to right to vote. Okay, right to vote. अगर एक जो भी है एक कंट्री में जो रहता है, अगर वो 18 years हो जाता है तो वो अपना वोट दे सकता है. So India basically works in two sets. One is the central set and one is the state set. Central government means the government which works for whole country. Central government, Kendra Sarkar. In Hindi we say as Kendra Sarkar. Who is the executive? Executive is the president and the prime minister. The president and the prime minister is the executive of the central government. And who is the legislature? See, there are three wings: executive, legislature, and judiciary. In executive is the president and the prime minister. Legislature is the Rajya Sabha and the Lok Sabha, the Sansad Bhavan. See, this is the old Sansad Bhavan. Now we have the new one. And in the Sansad Bhavan, what happens? The Parliament House, what happens inside the Parliament? The people of the elected representatives, they sit here and they make laws and policies for the betterment of the people of the country. Now, see, India is again divided into different states. Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala, etc., etc. And the state government the state has its own government known as the state government. And who is the executive of the state government? The governor and the chief minister. The governor and the chief minister is the executive of the state government. And what is the legislature? The Vidhan Parishad. See, every state do not have their, or every state doesn't have their Vidhan Parishad. Okay, Uttar Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, West Bengal, Bihar, Maharashtra. There are some states which has their Vidhan Parishad. Vidhan Parishad means upper house. Okay, state का भी दो house होता है, विधान परिषद और विधान सभा. But only some states have Vidhan Parishad, other states have Vidhan Sabha, legislative assembly. And the Vidhan Sabha, what the Vidhan Sabha does? The Vidhan Sabha make laws for the people of the state. Suppose Odisha Vidhan Sabha will make your laws for in policies for the people of the people living in Odisha. Jharkhand will not make for Odisha. Jharkhand will make for Jharkhand. Then liberty of thought and expression. Liberty of thought and expression means the people will have the right to express something. Press हो गया, news हो गया, वो इसी से related है. देखो, fundamental principle of democracy. It enables the citizen to express themselves and give their opinion with regard to any matters in the state. कोई भी matter हो गया, suppose आप न्यूज में डिबेट देखते हो, तो वो क्या होता है? लिबर्टी होता है एक्सप्रेशन का. एक पीपल जो होता है वो अपना थॉट देते हैं. सपोज गवर्नमेंट ने एक पॉलिसी बनाया, ओके, गवर्नमेंट हैज मेड ए पॉलिसी, तो सबका उसमें सहमत नहीं होंगे, तो कुछ लोग अपना वो विरोध में करेंगे, कुछ लोग उसका समर्थन में करेंगे. ठीक है, तो वही है लिबर्टी ऑफ एक्सप्रेशन. वो लोग अपना खुद का थॉट उस मैटर से एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं. ओके, वो क्रिटिसाइज कर सकते हैं, फ्रीली क्रिटिसाइज एनी पॉलिसी ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट that appear to be detrimental to the interest of the nation. अगर नेशन के इंटरेस्ट में का खिलाफ हो जाता है, नेशन के इंटरेस्ट को हार्म करता है, suppose the policy made by the government is not as according to the interest of the nation, or it will not benefit the people of the particular nation, the opposition or the people also in the nation can oppose to that particular policy. Freedom of belief, freedom of faith and worship is necessarily linked to principle of secularism. Okay, suppose you will not tease some religion. Suppose एक कोई भी हिंदू है, पूजा पाठ कर रहा है, तो will not tease some Muslim, he is doing namaz, we will not tease that. So we will respect that. Suppose one Christian, he is praying, we will not tease that. Okay, individuals have the freedom to follow own faith, beliefs and customs. India is a land of many religion, customs and culture. Equality. Equality means same status and opportunity to each and every one of this country. सबको समानता की नजर से कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन देखता है. लॉ भी समान है, पॉलिसी समान है, अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी सबको समान तरीके से मिलना चाहिए. We respect each other. We must respect each other as equals and not regard anyone as inferior to us. Suppose we have one poor family living beside our house, so we will not treat them as inferior to us. We will help them. Okay, we will help them and we will not say anything or not do anything which will harm their dignity or self-respect. Okay, that is the equality. The preamble declares that all citizens are equal to avail all opportunities with regard to education and employment. सबको समान स्तर में education और employment मिलना चाहिए, opportunity मिलना चाहिए. The constitution has provided the reservation of seats. See what happened before independence. The tribal, okay, or the Dalits, poor people, the backward classes, they were lacking opportunities in education and employment. Okay, each and every jobs opportunities were taken by the higher class people, the rich people. So what the government did? The government did reservations in different areas, in education, in employment, in your legislature also. for the proper participation of the backward classes in that field, so that uh, it will make the upliftment of the backward classes. जो पिछड़े वर्ग हैं हमारे, ट्राइबल हो गए, शेड्यूल कास्ट हो गए, उन लोग को क्या करें, उन लोग का ग्रोथ के लिए, उन लोग का इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट के लिए उनको हर एक क्षेत्र में रिजर्वेशन हो गया कि सपोज एक कॉलेज में या एक ऑफिस में 100 सीट हैं, तो उनमें 20 सीट जो है वो बैकवर्ड क्लास के लिए। आजकल तो चलो रिजर्वेशन ज्यादा बढ़ गया है, रिजर्वेशन हैज इंक्रीज्ड अ लॉट, ओके, बट for an example 20 seats are reserved, so in these 20 seats only the backward classes people can participate, or only the backward classes people will be appointed to these seats. So why these reservations were done? For the upliftment of the backward classes, or the backward communities of the country, as they need extra support for the social and economic improvement. Fraternity means the feeling of brotherhood. Brotherhood, एक साथ मिलजुल कर रहेंगे, unity in diversity, I've already told you. Okay, that each person should understand and tolerate towards all the individuals in the nation. India has two sets of government. I've already told you, one is the central government and one is the state government. Okay. So these two types of government known as the federal type of government. Federal means, suppose there will be two sets of government, central and state. We have adopted from the United States of America, and the parliamentary government we have adopted from the United Kingdom. This means that the executive is a part of the legislature. Okay, we do not have a separate election to elect the executive. Suppose अमेरिका में क्या होता है कि प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्शन अलग होता है, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इलेक्शन अलग होता है, बट इंडिया में वही प्राइम मिनिस्टर का इलेक्शन भी उसी टाइम होता है और रिप्रेजेंटेटिव इलेक्शन भी उसी टाइम होता है। अगर प्राइम मिनिस्टर के पास रिप्रेजेंटेटिव का मेजोरिटी है, if the prime minister have the majority of these representatives, then he or she becomes the prime minister of the country. Final. The judiciary is an independent body and has no connection with the legislature or executive. Judiciary means the court, Supreme Court, High Court. Supreme Court means country में जो court है, Supreme Court. High Court means state में जो है. The function of the Supreme Court is to protect the Constitution. Constitution को लोग protect करते हैं. ये Constitution के हिसाब से सब लोग चल रहा है ना, किसी को सबको सब rules मिल रहा है ना, किसको अगर किसका इक्वालिटी हार्म हो गया, किसका अगर फ्रीडम ऑफ स्पीच हार्म हो गया, किसका अगर फैटर्निटी हार्म हो गया, किसका सेक्युलरिज्म हार्म हो गया, तो वो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जो है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट जो होता है, जुडिशरी जो होता है, उसको चेक करता है. ओके, रिव्यू और चेक द लॉस, और वो लॉस जो होता है, जैसे यूनियन जो हो गया, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, वो कुछ भी लॉ पास कर देगा जो कि आपके कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के हिसाब से ऑपोजिट होगा या कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी होगा. इफ द लॉ पास बाय द गवर्नमेंट बिकम कॉन्ट्राडिक्टरी टू द लॉस for the constitution, then the Supreme Court or High Court has the power to review or check the laws. Okay, the laws made by the government of the country. So for today only this much. We'll meet in the next class. Till then, thank you, bye bye, and take care. And don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.